Can you get money from your life insurance before you die? Well, hey, stick around because that's today's insurance question. How's it going, everyone? I'm Joey Giangola with Giangola Insurance. And well, if I was flexible enough, I'd probably start today's video out with my foot in my mouth. You've probably heard me say once or twice before, just as recently as a few weeks ago, that really the main reason you buy life insurance is to protect your loved ones from your future financial commitments. However, today we're talking about how you can actually get money from your life insurance to pay for something that you want to pay for before you kick the bucket. And the answer to that question is it's something called an accelerated death benefit rider. And it doesn't cost anything to add to a life insurance plan. What it's going to let you do is actually borrow up to half of the face amount or the amount of money that you bought the policy for if you ever become terminally ill. Of course, there are a few finer points that you're going to want to make sure that you pay attention to know when and how you can actually take advantage of this rider. Of course, obviously, like with most things I talk about, I hope you absolutely never have to think about touching this one, because that means, one, you're not doing so well. Two, your finances are probably in not that great a shape either. So believe me, I do not wish either one of those terrible scenarios upon you. However, if you found yourself in that position, well, that's what we're going to talk about right now. Before you run off and grab that check for half of your life insurance policy, you're going to want to know this first. One, like I said, you will have to be terminally ill, so that's not good. And two, you have to have a life expectancy of 12 months or less. Really not good. And even though I just told you that you can borrow up to half of the policy's amount, well, it actually caps out at about $250,000. So what do I mean by that? Well, let's take a look at an example. So if you had a $100,000 life insurance policy, well, you could get $50,000 out of that policy. However, if you have $1 million life insurance policy, well, you're only going to get $250,000. That's where it stops. No more money. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. That's it. So the purpose of this benefit, this money, is to do whatever you want with it. I mean, now I don't suggest a wild ride to Vegas to blow it all on roulette or blackjack. No, that's probably not your best interest. But if you wanted to do it, you could. Most commonly, people take advantage of this money to use to pay for extreme medical bills. Also, it's also common for people to use it to pay off the remaining mortgage that they have on their house or other large financial endeavors like that. It's up to you. You can do with it what you want, but you're probably going to want to put it to good use because it will be some of the last money that you do ever spend. Also note, this is very important, all companies are different and is actually like taking a loan out against the policy, which is then deducted from the death benefit. So it's probably a little too insurance-y for you, so let's break that down real quick. So let's go back to our $100,000 life insurance example, and let's say you did want to borrow that $50,000. Well, you're going to pay whatever the going interest rate is at the time of when you borrow it. So that means that, just rough examples here, you take that $50,000, then you're going to have probably around $45,000 left in the death benefit. You're going to chew up about $5,000 to take advantage of this benefit. So that's it. There you go. That is the accelerated death benefit. That is how you can actually get money for yourself from your life insurance policy. Obviously, not great circumstances, but that is today's insurance question. So of course, we are doing these 5 days a week. Every day we are open for business. We are answering a question for you. If you have a question that you would like to see answered, a burning insurance question that you just need to have answered, well, feel free to leave a comment wherever you're finding this video. We'll be happy to answer it in an upcoming video. Of course, if you are not sure about the accelerated death benefit, if there's something going on with your life insurance that needs a little more attention, a little more specific questioning, well, feel free, reach out to me. Love to have a conversation with you about it, answer any questions that you might have. Be happy to talk with you. You can do that through email, joey@giangolainsurance.com, or of course, just pick up the phone. It's going to ring right to that little guy right behind me, and would love to have a conversation with you about it. That information, again, is below this video. But of course, as always, I am Joey Giangola with Giangola Insurance. Take it easy, everyone. And it doesn't cost anything to add to a health... even though I just told you... and even though I just told you that...